explain what exactly Project Foresight does.
So the graduating candidates of the Masters of Public Administration at the University of Guam, we're working very closely with the FBI, the AG's office, our key stakeholders, Lonnie Kate Task Force, the Judiciary of Guam, to address the growing concerns regarding sexting and cyberbullying among Guam's youth.
Now, Lieutenant Chong, who is the primary audience? And Colleen just said who you're working with and everything like that, but who are you aiming to protect? I would assume like young people.
Our target audience would be like people in middle school and high school, young adults, people that just graduated, and of course parents. Okay, well, we want them to be aware of the circumstances that could happen from instances of sexting, if they are caught by law enforcement.
Now, Colleen also mentioned cyberbullying, and from what I know about it, that constitutes kind of like threats or things of that nature, like submitted over electronic media. What exactly constitutes a threat? And either Manny or Paul, you can jump in here. Like, what kind of text message is a threat?
So cyberbullying can be anything from threats or just distributing somebody's image, with the intention of harassing them or having them be harassed by other people. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical threat. Just something that is going to tarnish a person's reputation. That still constitutes cyberbullying.
Okay, so it's very, very broad, and obviously this is a lot of work. So Officer Tapao, with you guys at the Guam Police Department, how do you work in conjunction with this project?
Well, the number one approach in what we're doing is outreach throughout the community. I've been working with the group and conducting PSAs, and of course reaching out to our media outlet. And with our guests here for the Crime Stopper segment, we're reaching that audience where we want to connect with, and that's the parents who are watching and listening to the show. That we're asking the parents to re-engage back into your child's cell phone lives, re-engage back into their social media lives, and find out what exactly is threading within their social media. I mean, I do it all the time, and we're encouraging parents to do that. The topics and the talking points and what we want to get across is that we want to make sure that we cover the sexting with the middle and high school students and also the adults.
Okay, well, what's this week's Crime of the Week, Paul?
This week is the burglary that occurred in Lower Swan.
All right, let's go ahead and check it out.
The Guam Crime Stoppers is asking to help from the community relative to a burglary that occurred on March 12, 2016. Police reports indicated that on Saturday, March 12 at around 8 a.m., the owners of Terry's Local Comfort Food located in Tumon arrived at their restaurant only to discover that their establishment had been broken into. During the course of the investigation, it was discovered that the interior CCTV security system was able to capture the suspect on film. The suspect was described to be male, local, having a heavy set, was last seen wearing a tank top with the words "Fuck" on the logo. A tattoo of a marijuana leaf and a skull with crossbones was noted to the suspect's right shoulder. Now, the Guam Crime Stoppers is asking anyone who might recognize the individual to please call our hotline at 477-HELP or visit our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com. All calls will remain completely confidential with a cash reward if the information provided leads to an arrest and a grand jury indictment. If you have any information about this crime or any other crime, please call Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357. You can also send a text to 486-HELP. That's 486-4357. You can also submit information of a crime through our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615, 6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
All right, next question is for Lieutenant Chong and Colleen. Is it possible that a lot of people, young people especially, because there's a new social media network that pops up every single week, and people always get these new devices that are capable of communication. Are people engaging in sexting or cyberbullying, and maybe they don't even know it? What they think is just normal communication, or they're joking around with their friends. They could actually be doing something that could get themselves in trouble.
Yeah, the people sext, and the reason why they do it is, first of all, people in relationships, they do it to each other, I guess, as a sign of showing love and affection. Okay, then some people are trying to just fit in because their friends are doing it. They want to do it. Some people are more or less pressured to do it. Okay, so like you said, there's a lot of reasons reasons why people do it, and a lot of them don't know that it's wrong. They don't know it's against the law. So that's what we're trying to tell them. Say, it might be fun for that split second that you send it. Okay, it might be fun when your image is kept private between you and your boyfriend. But once you break up, who's to say he's not going to send it to all his friends, or who's to say she's not going to send it to all her friends? When that happens, it becomes distribution of child pornography if the image is of a minor.
Right. Colleen, we'll finish with you, because there is a definite there is a definite line that you cross between when you get, as Lieutenant Chong just said, between being inappropriate and doing then stuff which is considered illegal.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you differentiate between the two, and what can be done, and what is Project Foresight trying to accomplish?
Well, we're trying to spread awareness to both minors and young adults that about the implications of sexting, and how sexting
can affect their lives later on. With the target group that we're doing, a lot of people on island don't know that it's happening. For one, there hasn't been a survey conducted on the target group, and the law that's written for sexting in the Guam statute is actually a national survey. So what we want to do is have a survey specific to Guam's population. Okay, so that's another one of the projects. But the main thing is we need to tell parents and our target group of minors that this thing can affect you later on in life. Okay, they gotta understand. That's why it's called foresight. Okay, maybe they're not thinking ahead. We're thinking ahead for them. We're giving them foresight. This thing will affect you later on in life.
Absolutely. So it's all about education. It's all about keeping Guamanians safe.
Yes.
All right. Well, we thank you all so very much for your effort.
Okay.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Please stay tuned. We are back after this.
Yes.